Hey, and I'm not of Estonia Bogani. Only burger with 5 cities. This week, I ended an 18 and Kofubi send maybe Lady B on the internet. Okay, hey, Africa for one brown once in a one vaccine. No, Africa for one brown once in a win free. Africans don't manufacture anything. Africans don't do anything. Formula power the map from point. So on the surface, right? As some now can actually na day. Actually, some on the surface. Now you are somebody that is very uninformed about the global politics in economics, right? You believe it because a lot of our people have sort of been brainwashed into thinking that black people, or for that matter, African people, have not contributed anything to this world. This lady on the internet today, there is almost a white supremacist agenda. Please allow me, let me speak. And by the way, a lot of our people are so brainwashed to that. And some kind of attack a religion. All you people do is just go to church. All you people do is just go to the mosque. All you people do is sort of relegate your pain to an ethereal force. I keep saying it. We love relegating our pain, our suffering. We don't get angry. Because by some Yamasemibi, them, you cannot get angry. They cast all your burdens onto God, right? Onto heaven. In Soberia Wadoyo, forgive as the Lord forgiveth. Be someone who taught you that. Who is the reason why that you are who you say you are? Before you ever encounter Brunyin, what did we do? No, be a convinced with the you use human sacrifice. Okay, is that all? You use human sacrifice. Nobody's life should be sacrificed for anything. Fine. But most of this literature now, most of this history is written by the conqueror. The person that conquered you is the one that's going to write your history for you. Isaac Newton. But before Isaac Newton, who was there? Watts, any mathematicians, any Cartesian plane, any Descartes theorem, any Fibonacci series. Fibonacci is not an African. And see, in all your education, you've been brainwashed to think that Obronino e bibiamo. Obronya yen to me. Ask yourself, why is it that anytime an African leader rises up to build Africa, why is the person, all of a sudden, the person becomes a dictator, the person gets killed? Ask yourself why most of our best brains don't even live in Africa. Fact. Most of our intelligent people live in Europe and live in North America. Fact. Most of our intelligent people. And one man you won't go school, no, you might, you know. Or yes, school of Oboko Legon, my lecture be, and Oboko UCC, and Oboko Tech, my lecture be, Wabachan and Queer, Dibino in the education. Or believe the person is going to leave. That's the brain drain. So if that person leaves and goes to this other place and even patents something, this lady Obocho, she doesn't understand. She's speaking from a place of a white supremacist ideology. And you don't sit here and believe it. Because you people don't like to read. And once again, I'm going to say, most of our people don't like to research. They don't like to read it. They just believe everything. Oh, malami, the reading here, then, sika yoko peska. Ya peska na, so we are still there. Individually, people are rich, but collectively, we are not rich. One of the richest people in the world, Dangote Sabi on your Bruni or your Africa. Ask yourself why you've been told lies. You've been told you did not contribute anything to world civilization. You never contribute anything. I would die in the Wumba. See, and what annoyed me that Africa for them and shallow-minded people. And you know the most dangerous people in Africa? The educated class. They are the most dangerous people because through their education, they become sort of feel that they are more civilized than one kwadama abrofu school. But think about it. Most of our history wasn't recorded. It was handed through knowledge. So they had people who called griot. They had people that were like walking libraries. That's what they say in Africa, when an old person dies, a whole library dies with the person. Because just because it is not an European and anglicized from that Anglo-Saxon angle, no? You think that one go school, one go varsity, when you physics, when you chemistry, when you mathematics, when you arithmetic, when you reading, when you writing, when you to control brofunti. And to think about it. Think about why you even feel proud. The name is John Holmes Barnes. Hey, Kwesikuma. Wouldn't the Kwesikuma? No, then now John Holmes Banson, I feel proud about. Ask why. It's no babo be them work at some other thing. Yan herbal medicines, it's the original. Most of the medications that we took is an isolated part of the medication we use what I do could be. Herbs nearly, you know, yeah, most of it depend on the way the peas and the cheese now that way the way. Opinion. Ask yourself, cheese and why and that. Yan and win the cheese. Yan and win the cheese. When they look at young person, 37, 33, 43 now, your baby, high blood pressure, all this sort of things were not existent. So before you let somebody confuse you, before you let somebody tell you lies about yourself, we always believe things that another person tells about us. Who do you say you are? I want to say I wanna. Obi be make argument now. Africa young can Jawan Katsar. I'm not here to explain all of that to you because it's fantastic. And it sounds I feel African entombments now. You have that option to go. Obi can't there. No, you cannot leave. If you have the option, go. But then when you go, you understand what is at stake. Most of our people don't have, excuse my language, don't understand how connected Africa's resource is to the bigger world. A African leader be a boson. I challenge anybody that's here that thinks they are politically astute. Any African leader or your bold, Onkado on Geelong, Onkado of IMF, Onkado of World Bank, you will see how they will militarily destroy that country. They will use their weapons of mass destruction. They will use their media. They own this social media. Social media, they own it. They can ban you. Able also because Facebook prison because they will shut you. They will gag you. They have the power. They have the control. So ultimately, you will be forced to think that just because they have that power temporarily, because there have been civilizations that have come and gone. There was the Babylon civilization. There's been the Nubian civilization. There's been all kinds of civilization, and some the current Anglo-Saxon civilization here. And it's not even been that long. Ask yourself, in the 14th and the 15th century, what was Europe like? It's not been that long. We are only in the 21st century. So it's only been about 6 centuries ago. 6, 7 centuries ago, Europe was nothing. Until before, be better down. What's the Bible or the Quran or all this religious catch out there? Yeah, they knew. They knew not to rape women. They knew not to murder children. They knew things. It's innate you. Because innately you know that is wrong. That's why you get up and kick that person's ass. You beat the hell out of that person. Because innately you know that this is the mother that conceived you. It's being disrespectful, mommy, because it is born in no Bible has to teach you that obey your father and your mother. Bible or Quran doesn't have to tell you that although be a boo, mom, no papa. And when they gave you life, so it's only natural that you respect them. And please, before you come, I'm not going to even respond to any comment here. I'm here to drop some knowledge on you. Ask yourself, if anybody that doesn't know, go and research. There was a pharmaceutical company that dropped all this poliomyelitis vaccines nowadays in Nigeria. This is not too long ago. This right in the 80s and 90s in Nigeria, and they had to pay compensation to the government of Nigeria, causing polio and all this. And you might go and find out what a lot of these companies have done in South America. Until before Biba catch Africa by force vaccine and you might do. And Africans are so gullible. Remember, that white supremacist agenda na ye jabrofudi. Ye jabrofudi dread. Now brofu no why righteous be because they were chapel na kono Jesus no born or white. Angels are white. So what is your place in that heaven? Okay. So if all the angels are white, Nyankopon are white, Jesus is white, I will Christian na sum nyam na bogus because there's no black person in heaven. There will never be any black person in heaven. Based on that concept, you know, it sounds bullshit to you, right? It doesn't make sense to you, right? I'm here to challenge your brain. I'm here to challenge your thinking. I'm here to force you to think that and yen you papa down for obibinye. Sorry. Ebazintina wona no gunsa nsa wala enum nsa gumo edugu fom efro wa wona nanom wa wo maame wona nanom we akọ no. There are spirits that protect her. Do you know why alcohol is called spirit? Do you even know why? When abosum na wasum why that we sure? Why yenana abosum yam kwasesam really? Abosum sumo yam kwasesam But Echo Chapel, my was of Yama Quantre, therefore Sapobi, Kejama 12 a.m. Gual, Fabe go foam on a young Quasesa. The only reason why these people were able to overtake us was because they told you, if you don't worship this our God, you go to hell. There's a blazing hot fireplace and you go to hell. Please don't let nobody come. Let all those Christian sycophants, Islamic sycophant and hypocrite. Let nobody come and school me. I know where I'm coming from. And please, before you come and tell me all this bullshit story, all this allegorical stories, our fable stories now, the your man Pepe be baby. That is why you keep on suffering. Because wakacho man Pepe be baby. It's our man, our Timo African, and Yawashi. Into said you'll be toilet or that church politics no that to go to. Because man Pepe be baby, or man not more, no young man Papa. So you don't demand justice from your politician. Ask your politicians. Parliament, how many of us actually read any public policy? How many of us know the legislations that most of our parliamentarians pass? Most of our people, they are half educated. Most of our so-called educated people, bank, no, yes, more bank. What knowledge do you need to count somebody's money and work at a bank? You don't need anything. Ask yourself why they will be called TTI and will be called technical school and will be called vocational skills vocational skills be thrown. Why? Why do you do but Obioka Brofo wash a suit latty, wash a suit latty, or the take it here. I'm pissed because most of our people are so because the brain is a powerful thing to waste. Once you waste your brain or you allow somebody into your brain, then you are doomed. The person ultimately will control your body for the rest of your life. Wake up. Wake up. What's up, go there and research it. And then videos, YouTube, go and find out who you were or who you have been. And remember, bro, you've been on the internet, so Africa won't produce it. No, on the face value, it looks right. Be someone there, I am for now. No one abroad for one because by their close association with Obrunino, they become better. This is why they be a regiment. Ask those people who work in the mines and the oil industries. Ask them why they Ghana funa why chukes when you abroad fire because in their mind Jesus ye bruni, Nyankupon ye bruni, no sooner above ye bruni, intimate the movement brunya ma ben heaven. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why that boy, Kwesi Jonas, Tata Jonas, ask him why he will say some of these things. Now I refer to Ghana as a fool. Ask yourself why. Do Ghana you or you ought to know food because you've been hungry for so long. You've been in poverty for so long. In saying when you're money is everything in this world. Be someone more well broach. No one can chill out. Let them tell you how they are treated. Some of these people will not tell the truth. Because when you contend with the truth, when you are face to face with the truth, at some point you become shocked. So out of that shocking state, you keep it to yourself because then you are going to reawaken most of our people. Ask why Gaddafi was killed. Put that nonsense social media on mass media on some or a dictator. Ask how Libya was before. Ask why Kwame Nkrumah was assassinated. Ask why. Ask why Patrice Lumumba was. Ask why Oliver Tambo was. You can't school me. Go and read. Go and find out who your heroes are. Go and find out. Anyway, the monk come Estonia Bogon Lubago 5 series.